We got the LR Super Saiyan 2 Tech Gohan EZA. Here it is. It's a nice, beautiful, wonderful, fantastic. I don't know another word for it, but it's amazing. We got only 10 stages. That's why it's so fantastic. We don't have to stay here for 30 stages. We will be going through all 10 state. Well, I guess it's not all. I did the first one just to see. The categories: Legendary Power, Space Traveling Warriors. Omega Team has a few on here, and also this is just going to be a really strong team. So honestly, you will do more damage if you pop the domain, but you do not need to waste time doing the domain until like the end. Maybe like the last few stages. Really, realistically, you just do so much damage that you don't even need to pop the domain at all until like the last few stages, I imagine. It's a time waster. Yeah. He's very good without it. He's going to be guaranteed critting here. My Omega has two dupes. This one, I didn't look. I'm not sure. Either way, most of this team is pretty high duped out. And we're gonna be we're gonna be doing a ton of damage. Again, Space Traveling Warriors is the weakness, but really when it comes to LR EZAs, you really do just want to make sure that you have legendary power. That is the biggest factor. Have legendary power and then have high damage. That's all you want to do. Really. I mean, obviously you don't want to be in one shot, but if you're bringing these new characters, you're not going to get one shot. You're going to be A-okay. And it's going to be wonderful. You're just going to be sitting here in peace. Now, do keep in mind that this baby and the Int Rose are still boosted, so they are on the team. So they are going to make this a lot faster. I think everybody on this team has some sort of like crit, super effective, doing like 30 mil attack stats. So this should be able to be done very fast, very easily, very quick. And again, I mean, I do have two new characters on here, but there is Pity, so you should at least have Omega. If you don't have Rose, or if maybe you want Rose or whatever and you pitied somebody else, like you can drop Rose. I'll actually might as well just show you the options now while we're here. With power absorption, GT bosses, and inhuman deeds, which I can't find right now because my brain isn't working. It's right there. Okay. You have a lot of options other than STR Rose. If you want to drop Broly, AGL Full Power Frieza, Int Broly, Tech Broly, Nova's another good option if you don't have STR Rose. You could even run the Zamasu Goku. We're gonna run STR Rose just because he's good. He's gonna be better here. But everybody does do a lot of damage on this team. Again, crits, super effective. We're going to be looking very nice. This is going to be going by very quickly. And as you guys are seeing, like, we are simply just one-shotting these phases. And again, I don't even need to pop the domain. Omega's just going to come here. That's my Omega. He's Link level 10. He's not rainbowed, but he does have two dupes. So he's going to do a lot of damage. I did end up... So I got two pities this this celebration. So that is 5k stones worth of pity coins. However, I didn't spend that much because I have pretty much every single unit that I can pull that is like an unfeatured, like random SSR. I pretty much have them all rainbowed except for a few side banner units that are more recent. Like, for example, I didn't pull STR Pan, so if I pulled like an STR Pan, like they wouldn't be rainbowed. All right, that's my example. If I pulled STR Pan, she wouldn't be rainbowed, and I wouldn't be able to sell her for coins, but she's usable. Okay, but pretty much every unit that I do pull that is in that guaranteed SSR slot, unless it's a featured character or one of the like 9, 10, maybe it's 15, but it's like 15 out of like 300 banner units, right? So 15 out of 300 banner units I don't have rainbowed. I have most of my banner units rainbow. So anytime I'm pulling an unfeatured SSR, more than likely they're already rainbowed and I can just sell them for coins. So I will easily, like, I don't even have to spend 2,000 stones for pity, I think. I'm pretty sure if I spend like 1,500 stones or somewhere close to that, I will get pity. Because also a lot of the featured units I'm pulling are also going to be rainbow. So like if we're summoning on the banner and I'm pulling like, I don't know, um, Vegeta and Trunks, for example, or we'll pull the Tech Goku and Vegeta that fuse into Super Gogeta. Like I'm pulling those characters. They're already rainbowed. I just sell them for coins. So I am quite, I don't want to say lucky, but it is lucky at the same time with that situation. Also, Rose should have a guaranteed additional super at 18 key instead of a 70% chance. I said this 100 times at this point already. I don't know why the Blues get a guaranteed additional super with the same exact condition. So yeah, they should have gave the Rose and Tommaso a guaranteed super in that slot too. But whatever, that's beside the point. This should be very easy. I really like this Omega team. It's a lot of fun, dude. I really just like good villain teams. That is my biggest thing, is good villain teams, man. Like, yeah, we love the hype pulls and all that, but there's not a lot of times that there's a good villain team that you can run. And now is one of those times where this is like one of the better teams in the game, and it's nice. It is nice, okay? It is nice. We'll see if he even needs, like, Omega is so good. Such a good unit. Anytime where you can debuff the enemy, this team is going to destroy that event, okay? Anytime that these stages can be debuffed, he also has a counter, which you don't really see because it's unarmed, I think. It's guaranteed critting on this. Obviously, though, his animations in comparison to in comparison to the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Omega by far has the worst animations in the celebration, like, not including sidebanner units. Out of the main characters, he has the worst animation, which is a little bit disappointing that his animations are so bad compared to the other headliners. Like, he actually feels like he has side banner unit animations. Like, these would work for side banner units. And be like, yeah, it's a side banner unit. For a Dokkan Fest LR, his animations are awful. His are like AGL Blue Goku and Vegeta level, in my opinion. And yeah, that's just my opinion, but I feel like it's pretty valid. However, his kit makes up for it. He's very fun. I do think having good animations is a big part of enjoyment for the characters, like for this game. But at the same time, I think the kit is probably the most important thing for having fun with this game. The characters need to have a good kit, and Omega has a good kit. Yeah, I do wish that he had guard when his domain was up, or when a domain with his same name, so basically him or the leader, like Int Broly. Because with Int Broly, if him or the leader have their domain up, he has like guard. I wish Omega was like that too, just because it would have made him so much better. Like, honestly, just giving him guard when his domain is up is a lot. He does struggle a little bit in some places, but again, his team with his all of their attack lowering and all that, he also again has most of the villain options here. We're gonna pop this just because we can, and I like the OST that goes along with it. So I'm gonna pop that. Yeah, very fun. I like villain teams. I'm glad villains are good right now. Hopefully, if we get more villains this year, they're gonna be on Omega's team, or Omega's gonna be on their team. Because he really just, his only condition is extreme units, which is great. I don't think these extreme units need, like, category restricted conditions. They just don't release enough extreme characters to make that make sense. I truly do think, like, extreme characters just having an extreme class condition is enough, okay? So, yeah, there's that. Like, full power Agio, full power Frieza, like, give him guaranteed crits when there's full extreme. He doesn't need to just be against Goku's. We are going to let this animation play. I do want to hit the 10-minute mark. By the way, this Gohan is very good. Do not underrate this guy. I do see some people underrating him, not overrating him, but I don't see it a ton, so it's really not that bad. He's very strong, very good option, especially for the Gohan and Gotenks team that you see on my, I don't know what it's called, the overlay. Very necessary for that team. He's very good. Yeah, I love this OST too. Very good OST. I will actually turn that up to 2. Okay, here we go. As you see, very easy. Omega's not even on Space Traveling Warrior, neither is Rose. I only brought him just because you need LRs, and I just brought good LRs. I mean, very easy as you can see. We weren't threatened once, not even close. I don't think we took anything more than double digits. And Omega, by himself beat every single phase. And then again, you pop the domain, and now he's just doing so much more damage. It's very nice, okay? Very nice. Very easy. I love LR EZAs. I wish all of them were like this. Maybe they don't need legendary power, but change all EZAs to 10 stage EZAs like these. Very nice. So let's go ahead. Um, Dang, I would like to add that person. I do need Omega friends, by the way. If you have a duped up LR physical Omega Shenron, please add me. Please add me. My thing is 1115169998. That's my ID. Search that in the friend search bar. Please add me. I need LR physical Omega friends that are duped. That's the requirements. They're duped. They are link level 10, and that's it. Thank you for watching. Actually, I said we'll do this, so let's go ahead and easy AM. So we got the missions, we got all the missions, and again, very easy, very quick. That took no time at all, literally 10 minutes. That's why I like these 10 stage EZAs more than the 30 stage EZAs. They're just done so much faster. Also, Gohan has very high attack. He also has his own equips too, so keep that in mind. He does have his own equip. Dude, I have so many Kais. I have 1,200 regular Kais, and I have a ton of the Super Battle Road, Extreme Super Battle Road medals, so I can have way more Kais than are shown right here. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. Again, there he is, maxed out. This is my build for him if you want to see, again, so much attack. If you want to see his build, this isn't permanent because I'm going to buy the 800 attack or defense. I'm not sure which one. He has that on right now, and then he has that. Probably give him some defense, one of the defense ones there. Whether, probably just give him the additional one, actually, now that I'm looking at it. It's additional and defense. It does drop it. I don't like getting rid of a level 5 additional, but giving him extra stats along with some additional still is very nice. This is my build for him. He is rainbowed. We will make video on him shortly with his buffs from the Gohan and Goten. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, drop a sub to the channel if you're new, and I'm out.